Hi guys, welcome to my channel. In this video, I will be covering what is Netconf, that is Network Configuration Protocol, and I will explain managing an IoT device using Netconf and Yang, and also I will explain Netopeer based IoT device management. I will explain these three topics in detail. Guys, I have uploaded complete IoT subject tutorials. I will provide that link in description. You can watch from there. If you are watching this video for the first time, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Let's get started. First I will explain what is Netconf? Netconf stands for Network Configuration Protocol. So Netconf is a network management protocol. By using this protocol, we can monitor IoT devices and as well as we can configure IoT devices. For example, I can update Wi-Fi settings on the smart router with the help of my computer by using Netconf protocol. Thus, Netconf was designed in order to overcome problems of SNMP, where SNMP stands for Simple Network Management Protocol. There are some problems in SNMP like weak security, poor configuration support, and it cannot restore old configuration, and partial changes may occur. That is nothing but whenever we update multiple devices, some devices get updates and some devices will not get updated. In order to overcome all these problems of SNMP, Netconf protocol was developed. Next I will explain features of Netconf. And the first one is client-server architecture. Yes, Netconf will follow client-server architecture, where client will send commands and server will execute them. For example, here computer act as client and this router act as server, where client will send commands in order to update the server. That is nothing but in order to update router. And second one is hello message exchange. Thus in Netconf, whenever session starts, client and server will exchange hello messages so that they can get to know each other features. If feature supports, they can communicate. And third one is support for multiple configuration data stores. Guys, there are different kinds of configuration data. Yes, for example, there is router. In that router, I did some configurations like I gave Wi-Fi name, password, etc. So we call this current active configuration data as running data. If we configure our device after device reboot, then we call it as startup data. For example, there is power failure. After power failure, my router will load saved settings. We call this saved settings as startup data. Guys, before applying actual configuration, at first we will do dummy configuration. That is nothing but we'll test configuration. We call this temporary configuration as candidate. Like that, network configuration protocol will store different kinds of configuration data in different places. And fourth one is monitoring and configuration support. By using network configuration protocol, we can monitor our IoT device. We can also edit full configuration. And before applying configuration, we can check whether configuration is correct or not. And fifth one is transaction support. As transaction support means either all devices need to be updated or no device need to be updated. All or none. If some device got updated and if some other devices did not got updated, then network failure may occur. So Netconf applies configuration changes as single transaction. That is nothing but all devices need to be updated or no device need to be updated. All or none. And sixth one is rollback support. Guys, rollback support means if new configuration fails, then automatically we can restore old configuration. And seventh one is Yang data model support. Guys, network configuration protocol will use Yang in order to define structure and as well as rules of configuration data. For example, guys, by using app, we can check fan details like what is fan model number, device ID, and status of fan, whether fan is turned on or off. This complete structure is defined in our app by using Yang. So by using Yang, we can define structure and as well as we can create rules. For example, by using Yang, I will create rule like my fan speed must be in between 1 to 5. So I can set range only from 1 to 5. If I enter 6, it will display error. So by using Yang, we can also create rules of configuration data. So invalid values are rejected. And the eighth one is, it is connection oriented. Guys, SNMP is connectionless. But whereas if you consider Netconf is connection oriented. So security will be good and data communication will be successful. So by using network configuration protocol and Yang, we can easily manage IoT devices. Guys, I will explain real-time example of Netconf and Yang, how they will work. For example, operator will use laptop in order to monitor and control smart fan by using Netconf and Yang. So your laptop acts as network configuration client and smart fan acts as network configuration server. And by using Netconf protocol, they both can communicate each other. And there is Yang model. By using Yang model, we can structure data and we can create rules like if fan range is in between 1 to 5 accepted or else rejected. By using SSH, we can establish secure connection. So by using SSH, secure connection is established. Now laptop and smart fan can communicate each other. For example, by using commands, I will set fan speed as 5 and that update is sent to operator. Next I will explain Netopeer based IoT device management. Guys, Netopeer is an open source software framework used to manage IoT devices using Netconf and Yang. Guys, by using Netconf and Yang, we can manage IoT devices. And this management is possible because of Netopeer software. So Netopeer is software framework. By using this framework, Netconf and Yang will manage IoT devices. So by using Netopeer, we can configure, monitor and control IoT devices. These are some of the main components in Netopeer. The first one is Netopeer server. Guys, Netopeer server is present on IoT device. For example, by using my laptop, I want to configure my smart fan. So I'll send commands to smart fan and we call those commands as netconf commands. So Netopeer server is present in IoT device. It will accept netconf commands. And second one is Netopeer agent. Guys, Netopeer agent works as SSH. Whatever the commands we send, that commands are successfully transferred to Netopeer server because of Netopeer agent. So with help of Netopeer agent, we can securely transfer commands from laptop to IoT device. And third one is Netopeer CLI, where CLI stands for command line interface. As by using my laptop, I want to configure a smart fan. So I need one software in order to update my smart device. We call that software as Netopeer CLI. So with help of Netopeer software, by using commands, I can update my device. So it is command line software tool used by operator. By using this tool, we can send a netconf commands in order to perform various operations on our device. And fourth one is Netopeer manager. Guys, we call it as Yang model. Guys, for example, if we consider fan is root and all these are elements. So we call it as one model. We can add new features to our model like fan color, etc. And we can also completely delete this model. So Netopeer manager will manage Yang modules. Like it can add Yang model or it can also remove Yang model. And fifth one is Netopeer configurator. Guys, in order to configure Netopeer server, we need Netopeer configurator. So only Netopeer command line interface is present in our computer and rest all are present in IoT device.